Good day, my esteemed viewers. Welcome to our YouTube channel, K2 Concept YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be teaching you a new technique of solving quadratic equation using the Poisson method. And this method is fast and easy to implement. Now, before we go into the usage of the method, first, I'll take us back to the general form of a quadratic equation, which we all are familiar with. We know that the general form of the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a can be any value from 1 and above. Now, the first thing we have to do in order to implement this method is to divide through by what? By a. If you divide through by a, you have x squared plus b divided by a, x plus c over a equal to 0. Then we'll get this result at the end of the day. Now, what is the algorithm of this Poisson-Lewis method? The algorithm is very easy and straightforward. From what we are seeing here, the first thing we have to do, our b, you divide our b by 2, that is minus b divided by 2. Then the second step is the result from step 1, you add plus or minus k to it. Then step 3, you apply the difference method, that is some product of two difference of 2 square, difference of 2 square, you apply it and you get minus b over 2 all square minus k square. That is, we are saying minus b over 2 plus k times minus b over 2 minus k, which is this times this will give us minus b over 2 all square. Then we have minus this times this to give us minus k squared. And that is how step 3 was obtained. But you must equate it to the c. That is what the algorithm is saying. Then lastly, substitute the value of k obtained from 3. The value of k you obtain from 3, substitute it into equation 2. Then you get the root of the equation. Now, let's implement this algorithm with one example. Then later on, we'll consider another example where our a rather, is greater than 1. Now, looking at this example, is a familiar example we all know. X squared plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. And we are asked to find the roots of the equation. The first thing from the algorithm said we should identify our b. Then here our b is what? Plus 5. So our b is plus 5. So we have minus 5 divided by 2, which is our step 1. Step 2 said we should add and subtract what? A value which we call k. So plus or minus k is what we are having there. And we said if we expand this, we have minus 5 over 2 plus k times minus 5 over 2 minus k, which will give us minus 5 over 2 squared minus k squared. And that is what we are having in step 3. But we have to equate it to c based on the algorithm. Now, after we have done that, we have to solve for the value of k. And to solve for the value of k, our 6 can come inside. When 6 being positive is coming inside, becomes what? Negative. And that's what you're having here. Then your k can go outside, it becomes what here? K squared. Now, if we apply the normal arithmetic by looking for the LCM of 1 and 4, which is 4. 4 in 4 is 1. 1 times 25 is what? 25. Our minus is still there. 1 in 4 is 4. 4 times 6 is what? 24. 25 minus 24 will give us 1. Then over 4 equals to what? K squared. Now, if we take the square root of both sides to find k, we have square root of 1 over 4 equals to k. And if we solve this problem, square root of 1 will give you 1 and square root of 4 will give you 2. And remember, we have to have plus or minus. So that's why we're having plus or minus 1 over 2 as the value of our k. But take note, at this stage, you can use any of the value. You can try to take the positive side or the negative side. But in this case, we're going to be considering the positive part. Anyone you use, you get the same answer. So if I consider the positive side, we are expected to substitute it back into step 2 based on the algorithm. If I input it into the algorithm, I will have minus 5 over 2 plus or minus half, because our k is positive half, the one we are considering, equal to minus 5 over 2 plus 1 over 2. That's the first part. or minus 5 over 2 minus 1 over 2. And if we solve this problem using our LCM, here will give us LCM is 2. That's minus 5 plus 1. And at the end of the day, we have minus 4 over 2. So this answer will give us minus 2 for the first one. And for the second one, if we do the same thing, we're going to have minus 5 minus 1, which is minus 6 over 2. And at the end of the day, we'll have minus 3. Thank you for joining us once again. This is K2 Concept YouTube channel. Please don't just watch this video. If you find this video interesting and you find this video helpful, do well to share this video to your friends, your classmates, and anyone that you know that uses quadratic equation. You can even send it to your children who are in secondary school to implement using this method. And also do well to subscribe and like. And also we are waiting for your comment. Thank you. God bless you.